I have a Fantastic Four hot take.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
I
Oh,
don't think like the 2015 one was as bad as like it doesn't deserve as much hate as it got.
I'm sorry, that's a horrible take.
Hello, lovely listeners, real ones out there, and welcome to the first, real full episode of the Keeping It Real podcast. Yay!
Oh.
Now, today, we're discussing the majority of this episode will be taken to discuss the brand new Marvel film Fantastic Four.
We
And I
got
know
we
what
got
you guys,
props.
yeah, we got props even. And I know what you guys are thinking, who is this third guy with the Batman poster and the Amazing Spider-Man poster on his wall? Well, let's have him introduce himself as our guest for the episode.
Hi guys, I'm Andrew White. I went to Socapa with these lovely guys. I'm going to my senior year of high school. Um, I love music, as you can tell. I love movies and comic books. Uh,
Yes, sir.
hmm
I've known Andrew for 2 years now. We met
yes,
last year, and then me and him went to go do SoCappa, the program where we all met again.
and we
And
were
that's where I
roommates.
met Big Bobby Z. We were
We both
roommates
met
this year,
Bobby in
yeah.
our advanced film class.
Yes, so
A1.
it's like a little reunion here, a
It
week after
is.
we last saw each
What?
other.
What was this?
Yeah,
Two
a
weeks
week
ago we
and
saw
two
each
days.
other?
No, a week and 2 days. It's crazy. It's not that
Oh,
long.
only a week?
Yeah,
That's wild.
that's insane.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's crazy. I hadn't thought
That
about
is
it like
weird.
that.
I thought I haven't seen you guys in like a month.
Yeah, okay. Hit us with that letterbox top four.
Okay, my letterbox top four. I am My number one film is Whiplash,
Okay.
Valid,
Grand
valid,
Budapest Hotel,
valid. Can't hate on
Back to the
that.
Future,
Can't hate.
That's
the
a solid
SpongeBob
one.
movie.
Can't hate.
It was good to have
If I had to
variety
pick a
in there.
fifth one, it would be Good Will Hunting. But
I can't hate on any of those picks, honestly. I personally, this is just being devil's advocate here,
mhm,
okay? Personally, I think Grand Budapest is slightly overrated. I think it's not his best movie.
that's kind of valid. That's
I
valid.
prefer Moonrise,
I don't know about
Fantastic
that
Mr.
one.
Fox, and Isle of
Oh,
Dogs.
I do have the Moonrise Kingdom
hmm
Criterion Collection.
But I still, don't get me wrong, I still love Grand Budapest. It's a
Well,
great
Grand Budapest
movie.
Hotel got me into Wes Anderson.
Oh,
It was
100%.
my sister showed it to me, and I was like, this changes everything. This is the coolest cinematography I've ever seen.
I think the first Wes Anderson movie I saw was Fantastic Mr. Fox, and that was like I love animation,
It's
so that
so
was like
fun.
it's
Yeah,
so good.
I
But
remember that. I was yeah.
my Wes Anderson hot take could be that I prefer Isle of Dogs to Fantastic Mr.
That's
Fox.
not crazy to say in my opinion. I
I
love
haven't
Isle of
seen Isle of
Dogs.
Dogs. I've only seen Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Bro,
I've seen like other Wes
No, you need to
Anderson
see
movies,
Isle of
but
Dogs is like emotional.
the title of
yeah.
Isle of Dogs, like it sounds like I love dogs. That's so masterful.
I didn't even think about
What's it
that. That's good.
about?
That's
Yeah,
good.
like
It's about get this. It's about
is
an
it?
island of dogs.
No way.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. I didn't
No.
see that coming
Can
at
I
all.
can I ask something real quick? Does my mic sound okay?
Your mic sounds great. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Do we want to just jump right into some
Let's
light,
just jump
no
right into
spoiler,
Fantastic Four.
no
Yeah,
spoiler. We'll start with no spoiler Fantastic Four
good
thoughts.
idea.
Okay.
Then we'll give you guys a firm warning and we'll go straight into spoilers.
Sure, Simon could put up like a little graphic or
Yeah,
something.
when we get
Yeah,
there, Simon will put
spoiler
up like a
alert.
flashing
Not right
graphic.
now though. Not right now.
Not right
We
now.
also have to
Okay.
do the epilepsy warning as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I think we should go
Grayson's
Bobby,
films.
then Andrew, and then me. Because I think I'm gonna have. I wanna see. Bobby,
wait,
you
what
can
was it?
start for our like brief thoughts on the movie.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Like I feel like I didn't like Fantastic Four as much as I like Superman. I thought there was a lot of cool things going on. I thought like the VFX and everything were phenomenal. But I feel like the story itself, there's some cool parts, but I feel like it was a little lackluster. I I know like Andrew
Okay.
probably is gonna disagree with me there.
Let's hear Andrew. Let's hear Andrew.
Okay, I thought it was, bear with me, fantastic.
Say that again.
It's one of my favorite MCU films. I haven't said that in a like I know I said that for Thunderbolts and I still mean it.
No,
This is
Thunderbolts
generally
was
like one of my
amazing. Yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
I thought the pacing was great. I thought a lot of the moments were powerful. All the characters had great had really good personalities and they're really like well portrayed. and I thought that the stakes were fantastic.
Say that again.
Say that again. Yeah. All right.
Okay. I liked Fantastic Four, but I wasn't able to love it on the same level I was hoping to. I heavily enjoyed it, but it felt like the pacing for me was a major issue, and we'll get into that for sure. I felt like the first act was rushed, the second act dragged, and the third act was rushed. And then, I just felt like some of the characters weren't expanded upon enough, and I don't care about a few of them to the same level I care about even the Thunderbolts. But I mean, my favorite part of this whole movie is Johnny Storm. I thought Johnny was just a
Interesting.
perfect adaptation.
I wanna say that I'm trying my best not to choose Superman or Fantastic Four.
Oh,
I think
choose
as a superhero
Superman
movie,
7
I
days
like
out of 7.
Fantastic Four more, but as a film, Superman is better.
That's fair.
That's
Kyle.
my take.
That's fair. I think, like, personally for me, I think Superman, like, I'm a D1 James Gunn glazer, y'all know this, but
Oh, we're aware.
yeah, so Superman was always going to be higher for me, but
Right.
Fantastic Four didn't disappoint me, it just didn't exceed my expectations either. It met me right in the middle.
When
I
I
will
was going
say-
into Fantastic Four, I lowered my expectations like all the way down because it's an MCU film. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna mess
A
this up.
2025
I went
MCU
into it,
film.
yeah, exactly. I went into it, and I was like, this is incredible.
Yeah, I see that. I think it's visually maybe the best looking MCU movie.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like
That's
it's
exactly-
yeah.
beautiful to look at.
Oh my goodness.
It,
And then
it's so stylistic. I love it.
Andrew,
Sorry.
you saw it in IMAX, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken, right?
The
Yes.
So
IMAX
those-
countdown. They
those-
like.
Oh.
They
Yeah,
changed
it was
the
really
Wait,
countdown.
did
cool.
you see it in IMAX too, Bobby?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Nice.
I couldn't get IMAX tickets, but I heard the Galactus scenes in IMAX were insane.
They were fun. Yeah.
They were,
I
like,
think
cool.
my favorite part of the IMAX
that.
experience is
Wh-
like.
which Galactus scenes? Like when they're
The
going
ones,
to
or the ones in the third act. We're still in no spoilers,
Okay.
so the
Okay.
ones in the third act. Yeah. Bobby,
What?
you were saying
Oh.
something?
So like when they're like they used like the normal IMAX countdown, but when they got to like the 4, they did like a whole thing
Yeah,
for it, and
really
like
cool.
I got goosebumps, and it put me in like the headspace to be watching the movie. And I
That's
think
sick.
that was honestly like that was peak right there.
I also
Fun
saw it in
little-
3D as well.
Oh my god. Fun little anecdote. So they did all like the AMC trailers. They played the Nicole Kidman ad, and everyone was like,
Mhm.
it was like it was in downtown San Diego during Comic-Con for the audience. So this audience
awesome.
was hype. And then we see the MPAA logo show up for another trailer, and there's an audible groan throughout the whole audience. We're all like, "What the fuck? What's this?" And then that Avatar trailer came
Yeah.
on, and I
Yeah.
flipped out. I'm a giant Avatar fan, and oh my god.
Was that released already, or was that?
No, it came out officially online today, but it was shown exclusively in theaters this
Oh,
week.
dude,
Did
it
the
was,
Odyssey
I thought,
trailer come
I
out
thought it was
online?
Not yet, no.
Ozzy, no. I thought it was just because I was seeing it in 3D.
Dude, that
And, okay,
Avatar
I don't like
trailer,
Avatar at all. You guys know how I feel about Avatar 2. I don't like it at all. But seeing the Avatar 3 trailer in 3D was really, really awesome.
Dude,
I'm not gonna see it though.
I love James Cameron. I love Avatar. And that
Special effects are
trailer,
incredible.
that trailer,
Revolutionary.
that trailer and the Wicked for Good trailer both brought a little tear to my eye. I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't know if I saw the Wicked trailer.
Oh,
They didn't
it
play
played for me. It played for me, and oh my
Oh, you know what I did see? They're bringing back Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 by Sam Raimi to theaters,
god. Really?
and they're bringing back Spider-Man 2.1, the extended cut.
Wait, what?
I'm getting tickets
That's
to
pretty
see
cool.
that.
I
In
missed all
October
of those.
3rd, 4th, and 5th.
There's
I'm so
Spider
excited to see it.
Tuesdays.
I'm seeing those. I missed the Sam
I can't
Raimi
wait.
ones for Spider Mondays. The only one I
Spider
could make
Monday.
it to was TASM 2, which was
I didn't see any
incredible.
of Spider Mondays because it was during COVID, and I didn't really.
No.
My dad didn't really want to take me out, so I
Yeah.
was like,
It was last year though. It was 2024.
"Really?
Yeah,
Wait.
they-
Oh, I thought it was up to Homecoming. Oh, then I
No.
just missed it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know about it at that
It was
point.
way post COVID, but I saw TASM 2
Wow.
and that was fun.
I just didn't
um,
see them.
That was like when Gwen. Oh, spoiler alert!
Spoiler for TASM 2 that
Yeah,
came out
Yes, I
in
didn't put the
2014.
2014.
graphics up.
Yeah, when Gwen died, some girl in the front row. I think I told Andrew this story a week or
Oh,
two
you
ago.
have the video.
Yeah, some girl in the front row went like, when Gwen died, and then some guy sitting in the same row as her went, "Shut up! You've seen this movie before." Right in the dead silence of like Gwen
That's
just
funny.
went back just cracked, and
Can we
And
get
the-
Simon to play the clip?
I'll send the clip to Simon because the whole
Simon,
theater.
just play like the 2-second
You
clip for
can
spine
hear, like-
breaking.
Also, shout out Simon. That's our man.
Yeah,
right
shout out
there,
Simon for
guys.
editing this, and Eli for making the title card.
And Eli for making
I didn't
the
know that.
title
I didn't
card.
know Eli made that until this morning.
Yes, bro. Shout
Very
out
cool.
Simon for all the hard work he is doing. Simon, you better
Simon's the
keep
goat.
this in.
You know, shout out Amelia. The music is in
Yes,
progress.
the music is in progress.
Oh, that's awesome.
But
I
Simon,
gotta
you
work with
better
Amelia. was
keep
great.
this shout out in. If you cut this shout out and it looks like we aren't being appreciative of you,
Yeah, that's
God.
mean.
I was actually
Okay.
thinking about this. We have to do like the podcast end credits where it's like this podcast.
Oh yeah,
this
Da-da-da-da-da.
podcast was edited by
guys, I
Simon
just
Lemon.
want to say I'd love to be back. If you ever need a guest,
Oh.
I'm always on standby.
Bro, of course we have. Now, I kind of think we should maybe go into spoilers already. This is a very
Let's just-
spoiler-filled movie, and I don't
Let's
want
just,
to have to.
just go into
filter
a
my
full
thoughts.
review of
Yeah.
Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Like no spoilers, like unhinged.
I'm gonna go out and say this. I think all the baby scenes were a little uncanny. You know, they like
The CGI.
yeah. I mean, not the CGI. It could have been like a like just a believability thing or something. I don't know. Just was not my favorite.
Okay, I actually took notes after I came out of the
Took
movie
notes?
for this podcast. 'cause
I meant
wanted
to. I meant to.
I wanted to keep my thoughts.
I have all my
streamlined.
critiques and all my love about
Okay.
it ready.
My main issue, we can start with that, okay?
Mhm.
My main issue is that this is the least I have thought about any MCU movie after coming out of the theater.
Wow.
After coming out of the theater in years. And
Wow.
that's like it hasn't stuck with me at all. I enjoyed being there. I enjoyed being in the theater. But even the way that like F1, Superman, Bring Her Back, Thunderbolts all stuck with me, movies this year coming out of the theater. I just haven't been really coming back to this one thinking
Yeah.
about it much.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I've been in a lot of movies. Personally, I've thought it probably every day since I saw it. I thought about it at least once a day. Just something like,
you
damn,
got
that was
the
great.
action figures.
Oh yeah, these aren't the new ones. These are the retro line from Marvel Legends.
But I feel like a lot of the reason for why I'm not exactly like coming back to it in my mind is I don't feel like Reed was a strong enough and expanded upon enough protagonist.
Kind of funny that
no pun
you
intended.
expanded enough.
Yeah, expanded. So I
But-
think he a little bit was by Galactus.
I feel like I care about Reed, but I'm not. I was expecting this movie for me to watch it and be like, "That's fucking Reed Richards." In the same way, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool and Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
Well, actually, he's Doctor Doom now.
Yeah, I was like, why would they go for Pedro Pascal for Reed Richards unless they really believed in it? And I thought his performance was good, but it just didn't completely sell me. What were your guys' thoughts on his character?
I mean, I don't read a lot of the Fantastic Four comics, so I don't know a ton about what Reed Richards is supposed to be. But I feel like as almost like the new kind of leader of like the team that's gonna go after Doctor Doom, I don't know if I really see that. Like he seemed kind of too awkward for that almost.
Andrew, you're the resident Fantastic Four expert here.
I think Reed was written nearly perfectly in this movie.
Mhm.
He
Okay.
had the ego. He had the ego.
The
He had the
ego,
smarts.
100%, I
He
agree
knew
on that.
he was the smartest man on Earth.
Yeah.
And he was saying and his fragility, and also I loved how when he's making Herbie put together the baby bed, and he's saying like, oh no, I built this, or when Sue calls him out for considering giving Franklin to Galactus, it shows how much he puts his work before his family,
No, I definitely.
which
I agree.
leads to why I think Sue is the best character in this movie.
Ooh,
I think she was the strongest character.
she's
And
the
I just
heart
wanna
of the movie. She's the heart
Yes,
of the movie.
yes, she keeps the family together, which is Sue.
100%.
I
agree on that.
I think I loved the quote where she says, and my dad and I discussed this. My dad's the biggest Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
fan on
Andrew's
Earth.
dad. We might need to get him.
He gave
as a
me
guest
shout
for
out to my dad
Fantastic
because he
Five,
gave me
bro.
everything. He
Whatever's next.
Sue's quote saying, "I will not give up my baby for this earth, but I will not give up this earth for my baby." That's fantastic. No pun. It is pun
No,
intended.
I agree with that. I mean, I feel like this movie understands the characters really well, but it doesn't give some of them enough to do. The overall cohesion of the story is where some of my small issues start to rise. I didn't dislike this movie by any means. I know I'm being kind of negative, but like 7 out of 10, I'm not nearly as high on it as some people I've seen are. And I think one of the main issues with that is that they don't give Ben Grimm, the Thing, really enough to do.
I think some
I can agree.
the standout moments for me were like the Ben Grimm scenes where he's like walking down the street buying groceries. I feel like if they did more of that and like the girl that he was talking to, like the teacher lady, I feel like if they talked more about her, I think I would have liked that.
I didn't really know what his like deal with her was. Like he have
He liked
obviously
her.
liked no, obviously he liked her.
I think I would have been interested if they had like explored that a little bit more because like
You
those
could
were some of like my favorite moments from the film.
no for sure.
Yeah.
There are rumors and like reports going around that this movie had a like 2 hour 8 minute runtime, and then Disney cut it down to be under 2 hours at an hour 55.
I think I'd like to have seen the extended cut. I feel
I
like
do
Yeah.
think
No,
it's
there's they're not gonna
definitely full.
they're not gonna release it though, which
Because
sucks.
of
not
the
gonna release it.
VFX, because the VFX is so expensive.
Oh.
That's what
I
Matt
feel like
Shackman said.
I'd watch it even if it was bad VFX just to see what was going on.
No, for sure. I mean, there was like one scene in the trailer of like Ben having a beer while talking to Sue on the couch about like
Yeah.
life, and I think that I would have loved to. I feel like that could have added just a little more cohesion.
But
and
I
made it
really
all work
enjoyed
better.
how each of the characters had their own like little conversation with each other. I
No,
think there's
for
a
sure.
moment where each of them like interacted with each other, and it was like good. To go back to the thing, I loved him in this movie.
Mhm.
I think his portrayal was beautiful. He looked the part. I didn't even mind that his voice wasn't as grimy or
I'm
deep as
fine
you
with
would
that.
expect.
I'm fine with that.
I just don't think I think he should have had more progression.
I agree.
Because I mean, you there's one scene where he's looking at the TV and he sees his human form and it turns off and he sees his rock form reflection in the TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's the closest we get to really seeing him face himself with being this thing.
We never see him uncomfortable in this body,
Exactly.
and that feels like
I
such
think
a
it's
major part of the
trying to get to that.
character. Yeah.
It's trying to get to that when he's trying to get himself to talk to the teacher, who's played by his in real life girlfriend.
Mhm.
Um, I think that's the closest we. Also, it's a good way to explore Ben's Jewish heritage, which is a really important part of his character.
No, 100% because it's
But-
a Jack Kirby standing character.
Oh,
so
yeah.
having that.
Oh yeah, and the main story for the thing is this man, this monster from Fantastic Four 51, I believe, which is the story that was explored in the 2005 Fantastic Four film, where Doctor Doom offers him a chance to return to his human form, and it's just the thing like being this monster. He's called the Thing. He's a rock form, a monster who's just strong. Nobody wants him, which leads me to my next point. I would like to see an Alicia, which is the love interest for Ben, a blind woman who loves
Love to
Ben
see that.
for being him instead of being this monster.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot to Ben that could have been explored. Again, it's too much to be fit into this one movie, so maybe it's for the best.
Also, the only thing is like we never saw him uncomfortable in his own body, but we also
Exactly.
never really saw other people being scared of him or anything. These kids love him. They see him as the guy from the cartoon. All the adults on the street where he grew up are like, "Hey, Ben, how you doing?" And I mean, if they want to go there in a future movie, I'm 100% down for it, but it feels like such a major part of his character. Like, for everything, I know Andrew likes them, but for everything those 2005 Fantastic Four movies did wrong,
Love it.
that scene where he's on the bridge and his
Oh,
wife,
yeah.
like, gives back the ring, right? Isn't
Mhm.
that what happens?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that scene's so good.
The biggest thing that I think the movie shows is that he's not really comfortable with himself, but he's also like he knows his purpose and he's still there.
No, I
He's
agree on that.
also seems very lonely. You know, he's often walking down the street alone, and him not wanting to say clobbering time is kind of him not wanting to go into this just
Caricature.
you know, yeah, this character. He doesn't want to live up to this, commercial idea of him. Maybe he wants to be Ben, but people want him to be the Thing and say clobbering time and all this, stuff.
Right.
Okay. Can we go to Johnny real quick? Because I have a lot to say about Johnny.
Me too.
I loved Johnny in this movie. He is the most skeptical of any of the castings I was going in. Because, like, what do you mean the guy from Stranger Things, Eddie's playing Johnny Storm? The flirt, the human
Right.
torch, Only
Mhm.
complaint, we didn't get a flame on, but whatever. But
Yeah,
I
that's a
think
good
they're
point.
saving that for
That's kind of like how we
Doomsday.
didn't have Superman go into the phone booth and like spin
Yeah,
around.
yeah. But my favorite part about Johnny Storm is in all other adaptations we see him kind of just be like the hot one. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Right.
Whereas in this one, it's like, yeah, you put him next to Reed Richards and he looks kind of dumb, but you put Johnny Storm next to fucking Peter Quill and he's a genius.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
what I
the
love about
language
this.
thing where he's like translating.
Yeah.
That's what I love
Yeah.
about this. And like what me and my friend who I saw it with were talking about is it's like, yeah, you see why Johnny went to space. You see his qualifications. You aren't just
Mhm.
like, oh, he's Reed's wife's brother, which it's felt like in every other adaptation to the screen. Like, this guy's smart and he's proficient too. You just
Right.
put him next to the smartest man on earth and it's different.
I think I really like the Reed Johnny dynamic. How like
Yes,
Johnny was
I
trying to
loved
prove
so
That's my
much.
himself
favorite
to
part.
Reed.
That
Oh,
shot of
Mm.
the spacesuit and you see the reflection, that's a great shot.
for
And when
sure.
the power goes out and Johnny flames on.
That was
So
funny.
good.
Wrong way. That was funny.
Yeah.
I so the big thing about Johnny is that some scenes where he was on fire, I didn't like it. I thought the CGI looked a little off.
I agree
That's
on
just
that.
that's just a little nitpicky thing of
No,
mine.
I do
That's
agree
the
on
one
that.
thing I just ugh.
I also
but-
thought Charbel in some scenes looked a little
Yeah, I
off.
agree. The thing I love Johnny. I thought
Yeah.
he was enough of a jock, the good looking guy. I
Mhm.
thought he was a little bit stupid enough, but
But he's
I
smart.
love-
That's what I love about him. He's
exactly. I
smart.
love how he redeems himself because it's such a strong part of Johnny is not feeling worthy enough compared to the rest of the Fantastic 4.
Mhm.
He's just the guy that gets lit on fire. Like Sue is the mom. Sue keeps the whole family together. The Thing is a strong guy. He's the one who can lift up boats and Reed is the smart one. Johnny always feels the need to redeem himself and prove himself, which in the comics he does sacrifice himself at one point, which is
Oh.
referenced in the film.
Johnny's
when he try-
sacrificial, like
That was
tendencies
brilliant.
in this
I
movie,
love
it's great.
that.
I think that's
I
great.
love
And-
that he shows how willing he is to say, tell Franklin I'm a good uncle, or tell Franklin to remember me. That's a beautiful moment, and I love how
I think he
the
says,
team
"Tell Franklin
ignores
Uncle
Johnny.
Johnny. Tell Franklin Uncle Johnny loves him."
I wish we made it a little more clear that Johnny wasn't, the necessarily the strongest member of the group. But I love how whenever he tries to bring the language, everyone ignores him, because everyone thinks of him as just Johnny. I love how he tries to redeem himself and prove himself. He says, no, don't let Reed figure out this language. I'm gonna figure out this language because I can do it.
Well, also
He has
Reed's
this passion
so
for
busy,
space.
like so
Right.
busy at that point.
But I'm sure Reed would take up that challenge,
100%.
and he would figure it out maybe faster, but Johnny could still do it.
And Johnny,
He did
Johnny has the heart there that he uses
Exactly.
in that scene in Times Square.
I love how they gave Johnny some real character. They
Mhm.
they explored Johnny. He's probably next to Sue one of the strongest characters. I think Reed might be as strong of a character as Johnny. The Thing, I love the Thing, but I don't think they explored him enough. That's what probably my biggest complaint in the film. We didn't see enough Thing.
I feel like there's a
Um,
lot of really good action moments where you really you're invested in it, edge of your seat, like the
I
birth
love
scene.
when he's stretching Reed.
I've
That
seen
was
people be
awesome.
like, "Oh, Reed can stretch further than that," but who cares? It's cool that he's
This is
bringing
a
him to
realistic
his-
take on
yeah.
it. That's cool. Even though the film is a very comic, I love the feel of the film. It's just straight out of a comic.
But not.
I will say it has the problem that
the
a lot of
colors,
comic
in my
books
opinion,
have.
Wait. What does Bobby
The
say?
feeling. Sorry, Bobby. I didn't hear
I
you.
think it has the problems that a lot of comic books have, where it's the story gets a little convoluted and they don't explore
Mhm.
things too much and not enough. And I feel like
Oh,
the timeline
yeah.
of the movie was a little off for me because it could have been 4
100%.
weeks, it could have been 4 months. I didn't really understand the cohesion of the story.
I agree on that. I think what I immediately came out of the theater and I said is Superman. People are complaining about the pacing, but Superman, it goes and 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 it doesn't stop. Whereas I felt like Fantastic Four, boom, first act, Charbel shows up. 20 minutes in, Galactus is coming. Galactus is coming. Galactus is coming. Oh, Galactus is here and done with. That was my thing with the pacing.
I get that.
Yeah.
I actually loved the pacing of the first act. I loved how they just brought Silver Surfer in. They got that. I love how they just brought her in and brought Galactus in. This is a threat that nobody was expecting, and he's here.
Well, Bobby, I'm wondering, when do you think the first act ends and the second act begins?
Okay. I think does the second act start when they go to space?
That's what I would say.
That's fair. Yeah.
But then I would say, when do you think the second act ends?
I want to say that's when like Silver Surfer blows up like the teleportation things almost.
No, I would agree. Okay, we're running out of time
Interesting.
on this Zoom meeting. We'll start another one. But I would agree.
That's a
Oh,
good.
we have 10 minutes left. We're good.
Okay.
I
Like,
would
one of the-
agree on Charabelle like that. But then think about how much time is in between them going to space the first time and her blowing up those teleportation things. It's the large majority of the movie.
Right. But I feel like another really big like standout for me was the opening montage,
Oh, that was so
where they're
good.
like the orangutans and like the
Oh, that
giant
was so fun.
monster.
Oh my god, seeing Ben pull the boat was awesome.
Like I had a lot of fun with that scene in particular.
Mhm. But I feel like Mole Man was kind of just like.
I don't
It was
think he
interesting how they
needed that.
incorporated him. I thought that
I
was
didn't
really
like his
interesting.
costume.
Mm-mm. I thought he was like
I thought
plot
it was okay.
convenience. It was like, oh, where are we gonna put all the people? Oh,
No,
wait.
I like how they
Why am I
referenced
so
the fact that
confused?
Sue and Mole Man made a connection or made a deal,
I do like
and
that
they
scene.
bring that back. Like that was really effectively used.
I'm gonna segue us into something here because we're thinking about that. The fact that we go into this movie, Future Foundation already exists,
Mm-hmm.
but Doctor Doom, Latveria, isn't present at those
He's not
meetings.
there?
What did
That's
you guys
great.
think of that?
I love how they brought up Latveria. I
Mhm.
thought that was a really useful way, and it showed and it gave away their relationship, which is really
Mhm.
cool.
Bobby, what did you think of that?
Not gonna lie, I didn't notice that until you brought it up. But now that I know that, that's interesting right there.
They show like a Latverian flag when they start the Future Foundation, and then an empty seat next to it.
Yeah,
How
I
do you feel
like how
about
they
the
used
Doctor Doom cameo at the end?
Okay.
that. Okay,
I have
I just
thoughts
want
on
to
the
mention one more
post-credit
thing.
scene. Yeah, you go ahead.
I like how they established the Future Foundation. It could be a reference to the way Johnny eventually will sacrifice himself. Because, Future Foundation is the Thing, Reed, Sue, and Spider-Man.
Hmm
They have the white and black suits. So that's a cool little Easter egg.
It kind of feels like they're setting up Johnny to sacrifice himself in Secret Wars or Doomsday, and I just don't care enough. Like, of course they'd bring him back. That would be like the plot of the next Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah.
But like after one movie, I don't care enough, and that's not an issue with Joseph Quinn's performance or anything. It's just like,
The writing.
no, not even. It's just like the amount of time I've seen this character.
Huh. Well, maybe we get more of him in Doomsday, and then you grow a real connection to him.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think. He might be one of the leading characters. Like, we all think it's gonna be Reed, but I think Johnny will have a major part.
Yeah. All right, let's get the post credit scene out of the way real
Doctor
quick.
Doom.
That was awesome.
I thought like
I
it
loved
was
it.
cool. We got to see the mask, but we didn't necessarily see his face.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I'm so happy we did not see Robert Downey Jr.
I
'Cause-
thought it was cheap.
That was
Really?
cheap.
I thought it was a cheap post-credit scene. I was like, really? Like, that's what you're doing? Like, we know Doom's gonna be in here. I think what would have made it so much better, cut to black before you see the Avengers, Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday. We hear one line, maybe even one word
You are doomed.
from Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. Something like,
Hmm.
I don't, with the line I was saying, it's very cheesy, like I'm not a professional screenwriter, but like, so this is the boy, or something stupid like that. Like,
Right.
that
Yeah.
would have really impacted me, where I was like waiting for like the punchline to the scene. I was like, okay, Doom's here. Like, he's obviously not gonna like turn and look at the camera and be like,
Yeah.
I'm Robert Downey Jr. But
I like to think that. Oh, sorry.
yeah, no, you go ahead. But I was wishing like one line, something to make it like hit.
Mm. I really like that they didn't have Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, because, in my opinion, it leaves there a chance to be a chance for this to be like a Doctor Doom and not Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom. That leaves more possibility for Doomsday. That Robert Downey Jr. could be Superior Iron Man or a certain Doom from a different universe, maybe not the Doom. There's a lot of possibilities that I like that this leaves open.
Hmm
And I thought I thought the post credit scene was gonna be explaining the Thunderbolts post credit scene when they're in the spaceship, which surprised me a little.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't know about that yet. I don't get that.
I think when the post credit scene first started, I was thinking, oh, they're gonna show Doom, and then it went on for so long that I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. And then she's walking towards them, and I'm like, oh, is it gonna be like, is it gonna be like an end of the world thing, or like, are the Avengers gonna show up and they're gonna go in the spaceship? The minute I saw green, my heart stopped, and I freaked out. The mask, oh my god.
While we're on the
interesting
topic
thing
of
is-
Doom, I gotta show you guys what I'm wearing right now.
Wait, was this a Comic-Con purchase?
Oh, that's sick. Oh, that is so dope.
That's awesome.
Damn, nice, dude. Did you get that at Comic-Con? I don't know. But
I could not hear your guys' thoughts on it. I had to
that's so sick. That's so awesome, dude.
Did you
And
see
I'm
like
rocking
any
my
of like the
Cyberpunk
Fantastic
Edge
I know, I
Four
was
stuff
looking
at
at that-
Comic-Con?
Wait, what is that? What is that hat?
Oh, it's Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Oh, interesting.
I saw like they had like Fantastic Four like decorations and the costumes and stuff, which I saw. But Marvel's presence this year really wasn't large, which I think is fine because it means everything else is easier to get into because there's not people waiting all day for
Yeah, there
Marvel.
wasn't. Is Comic-Con still going on?
It ended yesterday. Oh
Wow, there
maybe
was
my
no big
pajama
Marvel
pants then.
announcements, was there?
No, Marvel didn't have a panel this year.
Wow.
They had like comic ones, like they're starting a new Nova series in December.
Actually,
Nova on.
Nova's my
Did they announce
favorite.
Eyes
Is
of
it Sam
Wakanda?
Alexander? Or is it?
I don't
Actually?
I don't
Oh,
know
you
for
don't know?
sure. But then they've announced who it is. I just don't remember.
I gotta look it up.
And then there's
When-
a new ongoing, I think Black Panther that they're starting in like October.
When
They're doing
did
a
they
new Black
announce
Panther
Eyes of
series,
Wakanda?
right?
Yeah, when did they announce that?
Eyes of Wakanda's been announced for like a year.
Wow, I
But-
never heard of it.
No, but it was like it's very much like not a giant project.
Ryan Coogler's working on it though.
He's producing it. Like
Did he do
also produced
Ironheart?
He
yeah,
produced
he
it.
produced it.
I didn't watch
Really?
Ironheart yet.
I watched. The
I know
first
I know the
episode.
big thing about it, the
Yeah.
Mephisto. Spoiler alert.
Whoa, spoilers.
Dude,
Simon put up
I
the
seen
warning.
that posted a million times without spoiler alerts. But yeah, Simon put a spoiler alert for
I
Ironheart
think
right
everyone knows by now. Everyone knows by
there. And
now.
nobody really cares. to be
Nobody
honest.
cares enough to watch the whole series at this point. It
People are
was
calling
okay.
the show a waste of money, which you could argue.
Mm,
I mean, you watched the
But-
whole thing, Jackie. Did you like it?
I thought it
No,
was
he
like,
watched it in our dorms,
enjoyable.
actually.
Like I stopped watching. Well, I didn't like hate it, but I stopped watching Agatha after some time, and I didn't. I had to push myself through Secret Invasion. I don't know why I tortured
I
myself,
didn't watch that.
but like it was
Didn't
easy
watch
for me to
Agatha.
watch the whole thing of Ironheart, and
Zach, he told us not to disturb him in our dorms while he was watching
I
Ironheart.
enjoyed it. Yeah, I was very tired that day.
What was I talking about?
What?
Oh, the interesting thing about Doom is that he doesn't have the as strong of a connection to Franklin as he does with Reed and Sue's other child, Valeria, or I think it's her name.
Have you guys seen the theory that Franklin heals Doom's face,
Oh,
That's
I didn't
interesting.
see
right
that.
there.
and that's why he's going like this? Is like he sees this scarred
Yeah, Valeria.
face, and he's
Which
like,
is a reference to. Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I noticed he was touching it, but I didn't think about him healing it.
I just would have loved a line, like even if it doesn't tell us if it's Robert Downey Jr. If it's like,
No, I thought it was perfect.
Well, now that his face is healed, you know. it's
What
just gonna
I
be
did
Robert Downey
like.
Jr.'s regular face.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
okay, this Robert Downey Jr.'s regular face.
I'm
I
not, I'm
thought-
not saying like no shade to Robert Downey Jr. I just think I'll kind of take me out of the movie a little bit if it's just regular Robert
Same.
Downey.
No, I agree, but I low key
Same.
like what I keep saying is I don't think they would do this Robert Downey Jr. as Doom idea unless they really had faith in the story that they have.
They haven't finished the script.
Yeah,
They're
that's
filming without a
fucking
done
bullshit.
script.
They're filming without a done
I think they just
script.
have
That's
faith
horrible.
in what will make money.
Yeah, that's where I'm worried. Like I'm very worried about this movie. So
I wanna make a point. I thought that, on hindsight, it wasn't that great. Sue's near death was really good for me. I thought they dragged it out just enough to the point where I was like, oh.
this
there,
Zoom
like-
meeting's about to end. We'll start another one.
Okay.
I was
But-
thinking like, oh, she's gone, and then they used Franklin so perfectly. Finally addressing Franklin's powers was great.
Sue's fake out death. That was a cool moment. You know, I feel like that was one of the emotional moments in the film that actually kind of hit for me. I feel like some of the other ones kind of missed a little bit, but that one was a really big one, like a strong one.
I thought they were gonna kill her, and then the reason
Same.
the ship was going to the MCU in Thunderbolts post-credit scene was because Reed is like going crazy looking for Sue.
Oh, like a replacement,
Like looking
Peter
for like
trying
a
to find another
variant.
Gamora.
Kind of like
Not
that, but
not
not
trying to look for one, but like
exactly.
finding another
Yeah.
Gamora.
So why do we think the ship is going to MCU Earth? What
I
are
think
our
it's
thoughts there?
Doom and Franklin.
So you don't think the
That's a
Fantastic Four are even there?
that is Zaki's theory. That's not
What
a
did you
bad one.
say?
So you don't think the Fantastic Four are even there? You think it's
I
they
think.
kinda commandeered the ship?
Well, this was my original theory, okay?
Okay.
But the fact that we see 4 years later in the post-credit scene makes me think no. My original theory was they beat Galactus. Galactus doesn't destroy their Earth. The post-credit scene I thought was going to be the TVA pulls up and
Mhm.
it's like, yo, well, y'all weren't supposed to do that. Like, come on.
Oh,
And that's what then they're trying to escape the TVA or something, and that's how they get there. But I don't like. I think it's interesting how we're still like thinking about it, but I would have liked to see an answer to that question.
yeah, yeah. I was like the whole film. I was like, I can't wait for the post-credit scene to explain why they're in the MCU,
Right.
which I love. They didn't have it in the MCU. That's one of my favorite things. That this is its own thing. That's what I loved so much about it. I thought the
Completely
world.
disconnected all the way through. No.
I thought it was. I loved how it was just its own Earth 2828, which is a great tribute to Jack Kirby. I gotta say that was a beautiful like ending.
No, I agree.
I just loved the world. The retro futurism was so beautiful. I mean, everything about it was so cool. I love the when you see it like from afar when they're going the rocket ship and everything. I thought it was great.
Their car. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so cool. The
cool,
shots of
yeah.
like following the car was awesome.
That was awesome.
It was
That
so
really
fun.
cool.
So Galactus.
Ooh.
Ooh, and Silver Surfer.
I wasn't super hot on Silver Surfer. I think I mentioned that earlier. I like the origin story, but then it's also like it is
I
very.
think I
but,
like the way they
Johnny's
used her.
right to call her out because she's very hypocritical.
I feel like I wouldn't have been mad if they didn't focus on the Silver Surfer at all and gave more screen time to like another character. Because I feel like I
Like
wasn't
Ben
really
Grimm, the
asking like I
Thing.
wonder what the Silver Surfer's deal is, as much as I was asking about like other characters.
I didn't care at all when she sacrificed herself.
I no,
Like
I
not
don't think they, I
one
don't think they
bit
gave
in my
enough
body
like of
cared.
I really like the way they used her though. I like the way they used Shalabal as like this mother who sacrificed herself. And I also love when she's listening to the screams of the planets.
I think that might be the
eating by
best
Galactus.
scene in the
That was
movie.
one of the best scenes because Silver Surfer has this problem in the comics where Galactus will like remove like their memories or restrict them from like knowing the planets that that Silver Surfer guided Galactus to eat.
Right.
And when they find out about these planets they've led Galactus to, they're like, why would you take my memories? Why would you let me do this? And when they do it, those memories, it makes their job like 10 times harder.
No,
So I think
do
exploring
agree.
this concept of Silver Surfer not knowing the lives that they're guiding Galactus to end is really awesome.
I thought Galactus was done really, really well. I don't really have any like complaints about him as a character. I do love that they didn't do that bullshit thing from the comics. I'll say it. The bullshit thing from the comics where he can change his size.
I mean, did they kind of do that?
No,
They didn't like, did they?
no, he
Was
never
he like
did.
a lot bigger when they were like
No.
on in space, and was he like a lot
Yeah,
smaller when he
no,
was
but
on?
I guess not. They didn't. He didn't
I
change
hate
size.
that from the comics because it makes it so convenient. Like, oh, the Fantastic
He's
Four
already eating
moved,
planets. It's like,
moved.
so what if he can
Franklin.
change size?
No, bro, but it makes it so like.
Yeah, I get it.
Imagine if in this third act they move Franklin and Galactus is right there. And then he's like, you know what? Fuck y'all. And he grows to be the size of like 4 Earths. And is like, you're gone. It would have been like I hate that
Yeah.
idea of like
That's fair.
I like how they did it where he's in his ship and it grinds up the planets and then he eats them. He feasts on them.
Something they thankfully didn't use to defeat Galactus was the ultimate nullifier.
Oh yeah.
Just a
Oh.
little box that just defeats him. That'd be a pretty lame way to get to Galactus. This was a reference to the original Galactus story.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they talk about that in Nova, the Human Rocket,
The what?
and the Nova comic run.
Oh,
Yeah, the human rocket.
I'm like,
Rocket. I said Racket.
Are you good, puppy?
Hey, water. I'm good, you guys.
Okay.
Stay hydrated, Bobby.
Yeah.
I can't lose you middle podcast.
We need donations in the comment section.
Yeah,
for
get Bobby
Bobby's
some water, yo.
sickness, please.
All funds from this podcast will go to get Bobby water.
Yeah. From this episode. From this episode.
Yeah, minus my cut.
Yeah. No, you get nothing. You're doing this as volunteer.
Yeah, Nova. That's like a
Charity,
whole
yeah.
like storyline there, where it's like, I forget exactly what it is, but he like finds the ultimate nullifier, and then like people are coming after it, and he has to like hide it.
Wait, like,
Oh,
what
that's
does
cool.
it do? I
It-
don't know much about the Ultimate Nullifier.
I think it's kind of like you know those electric dog collars with a little remote, and then you press it, and like that's how I've thought of it. It's like the little remote for the dog collar.
I know Galactus is really afraid of it. It can erase any target from existence. That's so lame.
funny.
But yeah,
really
that-
funny.
I think we should end on the best character in the film, Herbie.
Oh, Herbie was great. Yeah.
Have you
Herbie
seen
the
the
goat.
videos of like
No
they
complaints
built a
about
little
Herbie.
Herbie at Disneyland, and it's like it can do everything that Herbie in the movie did.
Yes,
That's cool.
Dude, Herbie's. I was
They
so
made Herbie
worried
so great.
Galactus was gonna like crush Herbie.
I love the lullaby. That's really cute.
Kind of reminded me of like the scene in Gremlins a little bit.
Oh, Gremlins is not.
He's
Molly.
like Wally.
Yeah,
I see that.
he has the same voice as General Grievous.
Like,
But
Same
higher.
voice actor.
that's kind of funny.
Oh,
Mhm.
huh.
I have a Fantastic Four hot take.
Oh, okay, let's hear it.
I
Oh.
don't think like the 2015 one was as bad as like it doesn't deserve as much hate as it got.
I'm sorry, that's a horrible take.
But it's
Robert
I-
No,
Zamora.
I hear you.
Robert
I
Zamora,
hear
I
you, though.
started a podcast with
Yeah.
you, and this is your take.
I didn't rewatch it, but I reviewed a lot of the plot points from it recently. I just can't forgive them for making in Clobbering Time a quote from Ben's abusive brother. using it's Clobbering Time before Ben's brother beats the fuck out of him is like one of the most disturbing like comic book references. Like that's not a comic book reference, but using that quote in that fashion is horrible.
It
It's
gets
actually scarring.
every ounce of hate it deserves, Robert.
to be
Oh, I have a
fair,
hot take.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it in years,
Mhm.
but from what I
A couple hot
remember,
takes.
like 9 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, here's my hot take.
Yeah, I mean 9 is pretty harsh, but
Wait,
still.
whoa, what?
It has a 9 on Rotten Tomatoes out of 100.
Oh well.
Yeah, I don't care.
Water found in the ocean.
Maybe like 13 would fit it better. I'm not assuming. I'm not saying. it
Just
should be
don't
like
put a 4 in the
3.
rating.
Yeah.
It doesn't deserve a 4 at all.
Mhm.
I think The Flash, enjoyability wise, I gave it for enjoyability. My enjoyability was a 7 out of 10. As a film, it's probably like a 4 out of 10. Enjoyability, genuinely a 7.
I liked it before they went back in time or whatever. Like they kind of
CGI
like,
is probably a 2 out of 10 though.
you know,
Dude,
I'll
I had
catch
so
on
much
that
fun.
one.
I was sat the entire time I was watching The Flash, and I was like, the entire time I was sat watching The Flash, I was loving it, just for fun.
I didn't hate.
It
like,
is a
the
horrible
skating
film,
running.
though.
I thought that was actually kind of cool, where like everything like stretches around him. Like I did not hate that.
I actually kind of like the running wasn't very good. Ezra Miller, horrible person. I did not hate. I'm not the biggest Flash fan, but I didn't hate him as the Flash. It was just whatever. It was just like okay, yeah, cast him.
Did you watch like the Grant Gustin one, like the?
Yeah, I watched it back in the day.
What were your thoughts on that versus the movie?
Oh, Grant Gustin's obviously superior. He's just like he has the charm, the suit. Sometimes like the suit. I think. Oh god, I can't remember all the seasons and stuff like that. But I thought that was great.
That show kind of fell off after like season.
Daki's
2,
really
and it kinda
disappointed in me.
sucked.
Every time I bring this
I
up,
know
he...
this take, and I always get disappointed.
Yeah.
I think The Flash is a good movie up until they meet Michael Keaton's Batman, and then I think it becomes one of the worst superhero movies I've ever seen.
I do hate the tribute to all the past actors and actresses. That was pretty hard to watch. That was
I hate it
the
so
one
much.
time I didn't enjoy it. Even then, it was kind of fun just to see not Jack Nicholson, the
Michael
The guy who-
Keaton.
No. The guy that was supposed to play Superman.
Oh,
And,
Nicolas Cage. That one.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah, that was kind of
With
fun
the
to
spider
see.
that Kevin Smith talks about. I know you would like that.
The what?
The spider. Like Kevin Smith was writing that Superman movie. Have you not heard that story?
No.
Can we hear the story?
Yeah.
I love
So-
Kevin Smith, by the way.
Yeah.
religious to
Andrew
him.
loves Kevin Smith. So
Yeah.
the movie with Nicolas Cage, the Superman movie, was originally being written by Kevin Smith, and the head of Warner Brothers at the time, or DC Film, whatever, just kept saying like, "Man, you need to have him fight a giant spider. Like, that would be sick. That would be sick. Have him
A
fight a giant
fantastic
spider."
idea.
And he like turns in a script with Brainiac and whatever, and they're like, "Where's the giant spider, man?"
Dude,
Like,
Brainiac.
And then
Spider-Man
they keep say that
crossover.
again. Say that again. And then they keep going at it, and he's like, "Dude, I don't want to put a spider."
I don't want to put a
in the
fucking
movie."
spider in this film. Shut up.
And then they fire him.
Oh well. I
Is
mean,
that gonna
and
be
the-
a Tim
the
Burton
suit
movie?
was
And they
egregious. The
cancel the
suit for
movie. I think it
him
was
was
going to be the Tim
horrible.
Burton one, yeah.
the suit was horrible.
I like Tim Burton for Batman. I couldn't see a Tim Burton Superman.
I don't
Mm-mm.
like the Tim Burton Batman film necessarily,
You
but
don't like
I
the Tim
love
Burton
it.
Batman film?
I
Yeah,
love
already talked
I love
about
the
that.
aesthetic, but as a Batman film, it's not the strongest.
Well, what's
It's just
wrong with
weird.
it? That's the point.
Superman sorry, Batman lets like a dude blow up. The Joker was fantastic. Jack Nicholson, God, I haven't seen it in a long time. I'll be fair, but I don't remember it being. It's iconic. It's iconic, obviously, and Michael Keaton isn't a bad Batman. I don't like Batman Returns, the second one.
I didn't think it was that bad. I feel like
I was so bored.
it was
Well,
like
the
way more
Penguin, like,
stylized.
kidnaps all of the kids.
I think Danny
It's just-
DeVito did a good job as the Penguin. Like he was.
I
Kind
Oh
know.
yeah, he was great. I forgot.
And
he was in
then
that.
I feel like Catwoman was good in that movie as well.
Oh, I wanna say something about Fantastic Four again. Thinking of Danny
Okay.
DeVito, maybe think of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The director of like a bunch of those episodes directed Fantastic 4.
Mm-hmm.
I like once a day I remember that I'll be like, oh my god, that's crazy. I'm a big
That guy
fan of
went
It's Always
places.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
What else has the
It's Always Sunny
Fantastic
in
Four
Philadelphia.
director done?
Sorry?
WandaVision. He did
He did
all of
WandaVision?
Yeah.
WandaVision.
All of it?
Okay.
I think
like, big
almost
up there in,
all.
like,
He
the
was the
Marvel-
showrunner. I know that.
On
Interesting.
WandaVision,
I know he directed the first two.
He did a great job.
they were good.
WandaVision's the best MCU TV show. Better than Loki. That's a little hot take.
I have another hot take.
Okay.
Mhm.
Zacky's gonna not like this at all. So Zacky, I'm sorry.
WandaVision.
Zacky knows it.
Oh,
The Amazing Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man film, and I like it more than Into the Spider-Verse.
Like the first.
Personally, on a personal level, I like The Amazing Spider-Man more than Into the Spider-Verse because of nostalgia and because of. But the Into the Spider-Verse, realistically, as a film, is probably a better film. But I prefer The Amazing Spider-Man. I think it goes The Amazing Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, like Spider-Man 1.
But like the one with like.
The one with the lizard.
Yeah, that one.
I'm sorry. I love it. I think Peter's good in it, even though he looks way too cool. I think Spider-Man is great. They explore his character so well. I love Mark Webb, the director. I love his directing in it, and
Kind of funny that his last name is Webb.
I know. I always think about that. The suit is objectively not good, but I still like it. The Amazing Spider-Man was probably my
Actually,
childhood.
kinda like the
I had the suit. I
actually
watched that
kinda like
film.
the suit. I'm not gonna lie. I think
I
it's
like-
cool
I
that
like
it's,
the yellow eyes.
homemade,
Yeah, that too.
and that it
Yeah.
uses like sunglasses, visors.
Mhm.
I do. That's
It's
like
really
one of the
creative.
few things I do.
I think
love
I
I love
love
the
it.
I love the logo.
It would have been a
Even
better
though-
movie if like they didn't get bogged down talking about like his dad and all that.
Yeah, no, that's what ruined The Amazing Spider-Man 2, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I didn't like, the parent stuff.
Do you feel like there should have been an
And
amazing?
I love The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I think it's one of the best Spider-Man films.
Okay, good. I
It's
was
one of the
worried
best
for
Spider-Man
you.
films. It shows Spider-Man as Spider-Man, which is so
I kind of
good.
have I was doing like I have all my every Marvel movie on a ranking,
Mm.
like MCU or not. And what it came down to for me was what's higher, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 or Fantastic Four. And I put TASM 2 above Fantastic Four. I don't know if that's a hot
Wow.
take, but yeah.
I mean, that is a hot take because
It's
I
a
feel
bit of a
like
hot take.
objectively, TASM 2 isn't a really popular movie.
Yeah.
TASM 2
Ooh.
is just so fun. If you take Green Goblin out of that movie, it's the best live action
Yes.
Spider-Man.
Probably. I will say, this is my final like take. I don't want to take away from your guys' takes. I
That's all
think
good. You're the
Sam
guest.
Raimi's Spider-Man suit is the best Spider-Man suit next to the comics. It's the best live action Spider-Man suit by far.
Have you
Better-
you've seen
better than-
TASM 2, right?
Better than the TASM 2 suit. Better than the end of No Way Home suit.
You've seen TASM
close.
2. You've seen the movie.
I have the poster on my wall. The original poster from when the film released.
You've seen the movie TASM 2, and you're saying
Yes,
the best
several
suit is the Sam Raimi
times.
suit.
I love that
I
suit,
think
but
the
I picked
eyes are
Sam
too
Raimi's suit.
small, and like it's not the colors
No.
aren't really there.
Sam Raimi's suit is so perfect to me. I love the eyes; they look so menacing. The silver is perfect. The
Menacing?
entire it looks it just looks cool. Even though he still makes himself like friendly. He's still a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm sorry. But just purely based on looks, I love it. I'm obsessed with it.
How do you feel about that one?
The Final
Way
Fantasy
Home?
suit I actually really
I feel like
I
that.
really like the last suit. I love how bright the blue is.
I really like that.
I want to see it in like a movie before I make this like judgment, but I feel like that is probably gonna be like up there for me for like best.
No.
suits.
That's
Okay,
fair.
but nothing beats TASM 2.
I love the TASM 2 suit. Obviously,
Okay.
it's one of the most accurate, but it's not the best.
I might have a hot take here.
I'm tired of pretending it is.
I love the Raimi movies, but on the topic of Spider-Man suits, I think the ranking, it has Homecoming suit above the Raimi movie suit, the Stark suit.
I mean, it was kind of sick. I like the eyes.
Whoa,
They were cool.
whoa! The eyes are a cool detail.
I
but-
love the Stark suit. I love that Stark. Not the Iron Spider
I don't
suit.
like the
Iron
emblem that
Spider suit I
much.
got sick of. That's different, okay? The
That's not
Stark
even an
suit
Iron
Spider
from
suit at that
Civil
point.
War
Just the
and
arms.
Homecoming. You know the one I'm talking about.
Okay, the concept art, the concept Civil War suit. Have you seen that?
Maybe I think
It has a different logo, and the logo looks great. That Lego made the original Civil War sets has a Spider-Man figure, and that is the original.
I don't remember it off
concept.
the top of my head.
It has a really. I love the spider emblem.
The
It's
different
really,
emblem
it's
is
really
also
cute.
the
It's
little
really cool.
drone, so that there's that.
Yeah.
It
I
can,
just
fly
don't like all the
around.
tech aspects of it. I don't like how over designed it is
Are
with
you a
the
little
random lines.
little Iron Boy Jr.?
No,
No, okay.
I mean, I
no.
love Superman.
I mean,
but I feel like
I mean, it's definitely like I think about that, and I definitely am not like against it, but I don't critique Tom Holland's Spider-Man based on the fact that he's Iron Boy Jr. I think that's
Yeah.
like whatever. That's his Spider-Man. It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not
Yeah.
bad. It's an interesting take.
I feel like the new Superman suit kind of had like the same problem the Homecoming suit had with like the random lines and everything.
It didn't bother me that much, surprisingly.
Bother
I
you?
thought because they're so subtle that I don't see them, and I love the colors. I think the Superman suit is like so
I think it's beautiful,
a
but
million times better than Man of Steel suit.
I like
well,
the trunks. The
the thing
trunks
is,
are
I
a nice
think it kind
detail.
of looked like the Man of Steel suit in the idea of like, oh, this is a suit from Krypton, not something his mom made.
That's interesting.
It's not a diss. Like I love this
No,
suit,
yeah,
but
that's a really cool take actually.
it felt more like he found it in the Fortress of Solitude than his mom made the boots and the cape and the trunks.
Right.
I
that
can't
suit-
take this Man of Steel suit.
That suit was from the Fortress. Is what I gathered.
I think the thing I don't like about like
thing.
some of the
Here's the
Superman
thing.
comics is the explanation that like this suit was made from his blanket. Like how
Yeah.
big is
Yeah.
that blanket? Like what the hell?
I mean, I think it's kind of cool.
Well, I know, but
Also,
I feel like
how
that
thick-
blanket
like,
would
how
have
thin is this blanket?
It is a
scale.
massive blanket.
How thin is this blanket too?
I
Like,
don't know,
I
Krypton
agree with
technology.
that, Bobby.
I hate the Man of Steel suit. I think it looks so stupid how shiny it is and how dark it is. The emblem is pretty cool, but it's just like I hate the no trunks. It's just so sleek. It's like he was wearing like a latex suit, whatever.
Yeah.
you don't like the black and white one either.
That one's kind of cool. I can't even lie.
That
But to
one
me,
is- that
that
one is
reminds
cool.
me so strongly of the way Sam Raimi did the symbiote suit, of just making the original Spider-Man suit into just black and white.
Oh, well, Sam Raimi's symbiote suit is better than the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit.
That's a hot take, right?
That's
That's a
it's
hot
so
take.
tough. It's so
It's really
tough.
cool, but it's not better.
It's
The only
unbelievably tough.
the only the main thing that I love about Sam Raimi's black Spider-Man suit is the spider logo. The arms go in, and it looks really cool. That's it though. I think it's a little bit lazy.
I love that Sam Raimi's symbiote suit.
It's just that he didn't want to have symbiote in that film, and they made him put it in there, and it got kind of lazy. I think they could have done a
That
more
doesn't mean the
comic
suit
accurate
wasn't
suit.
tough. That's what I'm saying.
It is tough. I'm not denying that it's tough. It's just that it's not the symbiote Spider-Man that I think of, and I think it's just a little lousy.
Do you think
Okay.
they're gonna do like the symbiote Spider-Man in Doomsday, or do you, like what do you
Secret Wars, you mean?
Secret
Because
Wars?
they should do it in Secret Wars because he has the even though in Secret Wars comics he doesn't have the black suit because it's symbiote. It's just a suit.
No,
I
there's
think.
gonna be so much going on in these movies.
How
Yeah, I'm
long?
really
Like, what do you think
scared
the
actually.
runtime's gonna be?
Oh, they said they're aiming for 2 hours 30 for Doomsday, 3 hours for Secret Wars.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
gonna
think
be
the
so
2 hours
rushed.
is even happening for Doomsday.
No, I think they're
It's like
both
with,
gonna
like-
be 3 hours.
I hope they
Easily.
are. I hope they are.
I
'cause
hope they are, because how are you gonna fit all this?
They have the
Dude, you have
entire
like four
X-Men
teams:
cast,
Thunderbolts,
Fantastic
Avengers,
Four.
Fantastic Four, X-Men.
Yeah, how are you gonna fit all these characters in? Like, I know we were saying that about Infinity War, but that was 1/4 of the characters we have now.
I think isn't Spider-Man not gonna be in Doomsday?
not.
The rumor is he's not gonna be in Doomsday, but he'll be in Secret Wars.
That's actually a pretty good. That's a good idea because they can have a brand new day between them, and they can find a way to get him involved. I don't want him in Doomsday because he's just become a street level character. He doesn't have connections. How's he gonna get to space to fight with Doomsday? Unless
Mhm.
they come to New York and they all meet up, and Spider-Man's like, "Oh, better join them because I'm Spider-Man." I hope they just
Yeah.
leave him alone though, and let him have his own solo street level film with Punisher, and then he somehow gets into Secret Wars.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't hate that. That'd be cool.
Maybe he just goes into Secret Wars when Battle World is created. Like,
Secret Wars is gonna be a crazy. It's gonna be something. Doomsday is gonna be something.
Like how in the...
I'm
Sorry.
very. No, sorry. I was rambling on. You go, Bobby.
You know how like in the comics they have like the different characters with like the like on Battle World and like they have like the Star Lord on Battle World. Do you think they're gonna do like movies like that? Or it's like the different characters on Battle World?
I'd love to see that, but I don't think they are. I think they might do one
I doubt
or
it.
two.
That's
but-
that's such a that's like they make a whole production, a whole film for each of these characters on Battle World. That'd be
But
a
it
little
would be so cool.
yeah.
What is your Spielberg top 3, Bobby?
Think
It doesn't need to be in order. Just say your favorites.
Jurassic Park,
That's up there. That's
really
in mine.
good. Last Crusade,
Not in my top 3, but great.
not
movie.
in your top for
Great
Spielberg?
movie, not in my top 3.
And then I think it's a close one, but I might go Jaws. I feel like Jaws is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen like a few I've seen Jurassic Park, I've seen E.T., Ready Player One, Fablemans, West Side Story,
Well, my ranking is
And-
actually. Oh, sorry.
and Bridge of Spies. But
My
I barely even
ranking
watched Bridge of Spies.
Is actually number 3. Gotta be Fablemans. Number 2 is Jurassic Park,
Okay.
and number 1 is Hook.
Hook.
No, no, no,
Wow.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Oh, I seen Hook when I was like 2.
Hook is not my number 1.
Is that Robin Williams?
Yeah.
Yeah.
E.T.
My
is
goat.
probably my number 1. Love, love, love E.T.
Interesting. Oh wait.
Was
Oh,
Goonies
I'm getting
Spielberg?
E.T. mixed
No,
up
he
with Gremlins.
produced it.
Goonies was Columbus.
Yeah, but Spielberg produced it.
Right. I feel like the whole like Amblin
He also produced
kids
Back to the
in
Future.
like the suburbs. I really like that whole dynamic.
I love E.T., love Goonies, love all of that. It's
Oh,
all
don't we have
peak.
like a Goonies 2 coming out?
They're working on the script.
Well, what are they? I don't even know what they do with the Goonies 2, especially now.
It would be like
They're gonna bring
Kiki
back
Kwan
that
and
one guy who played
crew.
Cable.
Kiki Kwan and Josh
Um,
Brolin and Sean Astin and
Yeah.
Corey Feldman will come back and they'll all be like.
Who's excited
"Oh,
for
what's up?"
Spaceballs 2?
I'm pretty hyped.
I'm actually not that high on the first Spaceballs. I don't like it that much.
It's so creative and it's so like so fun. I haven't seen it since I was little, but it's so like the scene where they're watching the film and they're like,
Yeah,
"Is
that,
happening
that,
right
that
now?" And
part's
they're looking
funny.
behind and they're like, "Stop!" And then they turn it off and the film turns off. That's so great.
We also got a comment yesterday on the first episode of the podcast telling us to cover Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
I haven't
No.
seen that since so long. I
I'm just
want
gonna
to.
say, we aren't covering Princess Bride.
I don't,
I don't like that
the
movie.
whole like
I don't
like it. You don't like
grandpa
it?
telling the
No.
kid. I feel like that takes me out of it a little.
I haven't
bit.
seen it in a long time.
Oh,
Sorry,
Bobby.
Bobby. No, Bobby's Rosie was talking. No,
Oh,
I want to hear what he had to say. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
Bobby,
back.
what were you saying about the grandpa talking to the kid?
I feel like that takes me out of the story of the Princess Bride.
I just don't like Princess Bride.
I didn't
Yeah, I
watch
feel
it
like there's
since I
some
was, like,
cool
very
things
little.
going on, but I just don't like the kid grandpa dynamic. Like I like
That's
the
fair.
dynamic, I just don't like how they
But
like
movies are
shoehorned it in.
built on kid grandpa dynamics. Have you seen Willy Wonka?
Which one?
We go to this
Oh,
to
it's like
feel.
the Charlie.
Did you even hear what Nicole Kidman said?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, yeah. Do we think that the grandpa in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is evil?
Yes.
Is this like a theory?
No, he's
Like-
so messed up. Okay, have you seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in recent years?
I think I watched the remake pretty recently.
Okay,
He's
let me
kind of a jerk.
let me take you through it, okay? Charlie lives in a family that is severely impoverished, severely poor, lack of
Right.
money, okay? He has 4 grandparents who they're so poor that they all have to sleep in the same bed and live in the same bed. They all can't walk. Charlie has to do everything for them because his mom is working, trying to make money for the family. Then, one day, Charlie brings home the fantastic golden ticket. And what does Grandpa Joe do? I think that's his name, Grandpa Joe.
Grabs it.
No, he grabs it and he stands up and he starts doing a dance.
I was
Like-
thinking about that. The fact that he was dancing.
Fucker, you could walk the whole time?
Not just walk, dance, like jumping up in the
Dance.
air, breakdancing.
And then he's like, Charlie, we have to go to the factory now. You got the golden ticket.
Well, doesn't Charlie and his grandpa have a strong connection though?
Yeah, but he could walk the whole time.
Yeah.
Makes me mad.
I don't think they thought this through when they were writing the script.
Bobby, what do you think of Grandpa Joe?
Your Grandpa Joe. I think he was the real villain of that movie.
Yeah, everyone's
All
like
of them
Willy
could
Wonka's
walk.
the
They're
real
just
villain.
like kind of messing with the family.
Yeah, it was so mess when he just gets up and does his dance. It's like, what the hell?
They sing a song about it though, so it's okay.
They do.
Yeah.
They bring the song and dance.
I think it's like maybe money makes him walk. Maybe like riches make him walk. Like if he got like $1 million, he'd just like transform into like 20-year-old Brad Pitt. Old comedy. I'm not the big. I prefer 2000s, 2010s comedies, even late 90s comedies. But Airplane is so good.
Oh my god, Airplane, one of the funniest films ever.
Bobby, you may
That
have
and
seen
Naked Gun.
Airplane.
I've seen part of Airplane. I didn't finish Airplane.
Dude,
Naked
it's
Gun is
so
one of
good.
the funniest films I've ever
I haven't seen any of the Naked Gun movies. I'm
We
gonna
got
watch
the
the
two
first
one.
one tonight probably because I want to watch
One of the
new one.
some of the funniest films. This is why Kevin Smith is one of my favorite directors because his films with like always make me laugh. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and Dogma are some of the most creative and funny films,
Mm.
especially Dogma. Dogma.
I haven't
is-
seen any Kevin Smith movies,
Honestly, I'm not. That's not that crazy. He's not the biggest filmmaker.
but I want to watch Clerks.
I love Clerks. I love Clerks. Mallrats is my favorite.
Well, thank you everybody for watching and listening to the Real Ones podcast. I've been Bobby Zamora here with Zacky's Wacky and Andrew White.
Thank you guys for having me. It was awesome.
Keep on keeping it real, real ones.